Temperatures are heating up. A lot of people trying to get outside, but these temperatures came on pretty quickly, and that could mean some heat-related illnesses if you are not taking proper precautions. Joining me this morning is Captain Rob McDade with Phoenix Fire Department. First of all, a lot of us might get sick and not even know we're suffering from a heat-related illness. What are some of the signs and symptoms?
You know what, that's a great point. You can get to the position where you think, I'm a little dizzy, I'm a little nauseous, and you might not even connect those two with heat exhaustion. So when you're hiking on this mountain, you might feel, oh, I'm just a little bit out of shape, the dizziness, the lightheadedness. Those are the first signs and symptoms that you're dehydrated, that you're starting to get heat exhaustion. That's why it's important to hike with other people, that they can recognize that you're not doing as well. And the worst thing that happens, and we get it a lot when we rescue people on these mountains, is they try to push through that, to try to make it to the top of the mountain. At that point in time, that's when you stop, hydrate when you can, turn around, head back down.
And it all starts before you actually get on the mountain to be prepared for these conditions. 100 degrees doesn't sound like a lot, and a lot of people won't be hiking this when it's 100, but even something like 80 degrees can overwhelm you. So we're drinking lots of water the day before, right?
Absolutely. You're pre-hydrating. If you're going to get up in the morning and decide, okay, I'm going to hike the mountain, but maybe you had some fun last night, drank some wine, did whatever in the comfort of your home, and now you're going to hike that mountain this morning, you're already, you're putting yourself at a tough obstacle to get up this mountain already, trying to hydrate while you're already losing all of those electrolytes, all of that water. So if you're drinking water in the parking lot when you're about to head out, you've already missed it. You're going to have a tough struggle going up the mountain and down. And we run into people that say, I've done this mountain so many times, I can't believe I got into this. So then we ask them, what was the last 24 hours of your life like? We start piecing it together, and that's why. So pre-hydrate, make sure you can do it. Remember, it's dangerous up these mountains. If you're feeling a little bit off, maybe walk in your neighborhood.
All right, and then of course you don't want to bring just one bowl of water. That's not going to cut it. Maybe bring 3 or 4 of these, throw them in a backpack. Have a cell phone with you in case you do get stuck up on the mountain, something bad happens. You will call 911. What has the response been like? How are you guys handling mountain rescue calls during COVID-19?
Great question. Just like all of our other calls, our 911 dispatchers are going through what they would normally go through. Have you been around anybody that's been infected? Have you yourself had fever, low grade? Have you had difficulty breathing at all? Then we're going to allow our firefighters to make that decision. Remember, N95s weren't exactly made for strenuous work on a mountain. So we're asking our firefighters to use caution, size up that area. Does that person look like they could, if you piece it together, put the N95 on? So you're going to see some of our rescues with our folks wearing the masks and some of them where they're not, only because they're doing highly technical rescues, and it's just not a situation where they can wear those.
It's hard enough to climb up a mountain with a bunch of gear, and then you throw the mask on it, and it kind of prohibits your breathing. It's tough to breathe in those masks.
It does. We know that it does, and so we've been having our folks work around that, and they've been doing a great job. This is new to everybody, and we're adapting to this, and we're trying to keep our folks safe. We still need to make rescues, so we're putting that all together. And I'll tell you this, we've all been doing a good job together, the folks that we've been running on and our responders. So like you said, we're doing this together, and this is all new for everybody.
All right, Captain Rob McDade with Phoenix Fire joining us this morning. And again, just make sure somebody knows where you are going before you leave home, how long you expect to be on the trail, and when you will be back. In Phoenix, I'm Kim Quintero for Arizona's Family.